gotten really positive feedback from you guys, and I really thank you for it. And I have gotten a request for a video about herbs that are good for PMS and during your period as well. So here they are. It's going to be my top 10, but all of these can be interchanged with other herbs, and I will put those in the description too, so that you can choose your favorite ones, the ones that are affordable for you or the ones that you can find. So yeah, everything will be in the description. So here we go. So first things first. First, you have to take care of your diet. Your diet has to be high vibrational, so high raw fruit and vegetables. That's number one. Number two is change your lifestyle to fit you well. For example, of course, eat a better diet. Number two is drink clean water without fluoride and other additives, so you can filter it or buy distilled water or distill your own water. Third would be have great people around you who support you, who will not sabotage you, who will care about your well-being. Basically, people who aren't toxic. And fourth, I would say, is use natural body care products, household products. Make sure that you also eat organic food so that you minimize your pesticide and toxin exposure. And now we're going to the herbs. So these are my top 10 herbs for PMS and when you're on your period. So number one would be actually just eat berries, any kind of berries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, goji berries, mulberries, currants, gooseberries. Just eat them anytime before your period, every day if you can. That will really spearhead your well-being and how you feel before and during your period. Number two is eat seaweed in powdered form or just fresh seaweed, dried seaweed, raw. Seaweeds are incredible in terms of helping you with your endocrine system, in terms of helping you feel better, getting all the minerals you need into your body so that your body can actually, when it's cleansing, can do the job much better and also help you feel better while cleansing. And so that's two. Number three herb is actually one of the most widely available herbs, and maybe you can even find it in your garden, is dandelion. And actually, if you can use one herb for anything, it would be dandelion, because it's good for the liver, it's good for the kidneys, it's good for tonifying all the organs, and it's just a wonderful herb all around. But make sure you use the whole plant. And so that's my number three herb. Number four would be wormwood. And I would say that wormwood should be used in very small amounts and not when you're trying to get pregnant, or of course during pregnancy, but this is, it doesn't matter in this case. So I think the best way to use wormwood is in tincture form, and maybe 3 drops per day before and during your period. And it's a very bitter herb, so it not only helps cleanse your organs, cleanse your gut, which is very important during your period, but it also tonifies your organs, and it also, because it cleanses your gut and it tonifies your gut, it helps you with your nerves. It relaxes the nerves. It helps you feel less depressed. It's a really, really incredible herb that can be used in so many ways, and it can be even used to kill parasites and fungi and other things, but you would have to take it in higher doses. So dosage is very important when it comes to wormwood. So the next herb that I really, really like is red clover. This herb is incredible because it oxygenates tissue. So the more you can get oxygen into your different tissues, the more they will be vital. So the more vital all of your tissues, the better time you'll have with your period, the way you feel, how long the period will be. And it's also a very nutritive herb. So it provides a lot of nutrients for your brain and the rest of your body. And it's just a beautiful herb. And the next one is ashwagandha. And we use the root of this plant most often. So, and usually you can find it in powdered form, and that's fine. So you can add it to shakes, or you can even make tea out of the powder, or you can find it in tincture form. That's also wonderful. And what this herb does is it really helps you with your endocrine system, your adrenals especially, and it just is a wonderful herb for this time of the month. I really love it, so try it out. The next herb would be sage, and this is my top 10 herb of all time because it's just good for so many things. So sage relaxes your muscles. It helps you just feel better. It's also anti-inflammatory, so that's very important when you have your period, to ease your cramps and any inflammation that's happening in your body during this time. And it also is just feel good herb, so I recommend it greatly. And you can use it in any form. I think that making a tea out of it is the most delicious and the best way to use it. But you can choose to also use it in a tincture form. So my next herb is shatavari. This herb is used often in Ayurveda, and it's a great herb to help you with your clean your gut and get rid of any gas that you have, um, just to help you with also some of the bloating. And it's also an amazing herb for your endocrine system, so it's going to make you feel incredible. It works in similar ways to maca, but it's more complex in what it does, and it really is a female, an herb that women use in Ayurveda. But it's also good for men. So my next one is chrysanthemum. This is an incredible herb because it electrifies your body. So for me, I love it because it kind of gives you like a feeling of vitality without having any caffeine or anything like that. So I feel like it works on your nervous system, and it works on your endocrine system really well. And it's an invigorating herb, so definitely feel like it brings oxygen to your tissues. And it's also a really delicious tea, and it's been used in Chinese medicine for everything as a tonic, which means an herb that uh, is for your overall well-being. So it's, if you can find it organic without preservatives, you should get it, because drinking it every day will help you in so many ways, not just, for your period. My next one is red raspberry leaf. I mean, what can I say about this herb? It tones your uterus, it tones the female reproductive system. It's an excellent herb for, for this time of the month, and also just during pregnancy. So you'll feel more relaxed in the gut area, so you'll feel better, and just your cramps will be alleviated. So, and it's also a very cleansing herb, so it also cleanses all of your organs. And actually, this part of the month is a cleansing time of the month, but also what happens is that as estrogen increases, our body is also more acidic during this time. So this herb also helps move our lymph and cleanse all of those acids out. So I really recommend red raspberry leaf as well. And the next one is nettle. And nettle is just excellent for so many things. It's very nutritive. It's also very, it helps the kidneys and the liver, and it's also tonifying, and it's just an incredible, incredible herb. And I really think that it makes a wonderful tea. So if you can buy it and make tea out of it, and you can also maybe find it in your yard, it's everywhere, depending on where you live, of course. And I just love this herb. And the last one, which I kind of mentioned as my first thing I said, which was eat berries, but this is also a berry that regulates your hormones, and it's an incredible berry called chasteberry or vitex. And this one, I feel like it's essential in order to ease the symptoms of PMS and symptoms that you have during your period. It's just a wonderful also endocrine system herb, and I recommend it very highly. So that's my list of PMS slash during your period feel good herbs, and there are many alternatives that I'll list. So thank you so much for listening to this video, and I hope all the information helps you. And if you have any questions and comments, please write to me, and I'll see you soon again. Bye!